Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We are so excited to have you.
I'm super, super excited about today's training because a lot of people ask, how can I make sure that if I'm launching a new product or I'm launching a new service, that I can get people to sign up and to buy it and maybe even sell out of those launches? So today we're going to chat about kind of the techniques that we help our clients do with and what they do and how to see success with launches. So if you're on and excited about this, let us know in the comments. Be like, I'm ready to learn how to sell out my launches, because that's what we'll be talking about today. I also have an amazing new marketing manager that I will be announcing on social today. Before the end of the day, Taylor, I'm going to be doing this. Her name is Taylor, and we are so excited to have her to the team. So she will be commenting as me, and letting me know if there are any questions and helping you guys out if you have any questions or need anything. But we're really excited to have you today. Remember, liking and commenting helps us make sure that everybody who wanted to come gets notified. I know that I added this event late, but it has been a hectic 2 weeks. But just the process of business ownership and life. So with that being said, those of you who are on the replay, if you are watching this, let us know, and make sure to kind of go through this because I am going to go kind of step through step about what is really the most successful way for you to launch, and that is having a pre-launch to your launch. So whether you're launching a new product, whether you're launching a new service, the main thing here is you need to be making noise or hype around what you are selling, right? What you are launching. The issue that a lot of people have and a lot of business owners who are new and are launching a new business, the reason that things don't take off like immediately, right, when they launch, is because they weren't gaining any hype about their product or service before they fully launched, right? Creating email lists, making sure they have social media already set up and posting products or posting about their service, posting about their business, and getting people excited about it before it is live and before people can buy into it. Pre-launching is, I think it's kind of the stigma. People think that they shouldn't be doing it, right? They're like, oh, I'm giving away all these things that I'm going to be selling. Yeah, that's what you want to do, right? We want people to know what we're selling and for them to have easy accessibility to us once it is live to buy. So the first thing, there's like 4 pillars. I have 8 fingers up, but there's 4 pillars that you need to have for a successful launch. And something I love about this pre-launch, and also just like launching old items, whatever it is in the lounge. So in my membership, we actually talk about this and have a full training devoted to this. So Jess is really amazing with like SEO and obviously email, and I focus on the social and paid advertising portion of it. But again, 4 pillars. So we have your website SEO, we have your email marketing, and then we have your organic social media marketing, and then we have your paid marketing, or paid advertising, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But I think it's really important to have all 4 of these in mind when you're launching something new, when you're launching a new business, when you're having a pre-launch, when you're having sales. Like, you can do this process for promotions as well, holiday sales. And it works really, really well, especially for our clients that do it and utilize us for ads to help them with this. So, for example, your first most important pillar is obviously having a space that people can buy from you, right? So if we don't have a space, we don't have a website set up or somewhere where they can actually buy, we're going to be missing the mark. So that's kind of the first process that you have or that you need before launching. The next thing that a lot of people forget or don't add into their business until later, until they've launched, is email marketing. This should be one of the first things that you get as well. It should be kind of like side by side with your website, because this is where you're going to start the hype and this is where you're going to start to get people involved with whatever it is you're launching. And I like to say launching because it's just easier than saying a promotion, or like whether you're down the line and you're doing like a new launch or you have a new line of items. All of it in the sense is a new launch, right? So we have to approach it as such. And that's where your email really comes into handy. Obviously, organic marketing and paid advertising are a really important tool to utilize throughout your business. But if you don't have an email list, you're not going to be able to retarget people easily. Again, this is like free marketing, right? And you need that in your business. And without email marketing, you're not going to be able to really see and test what your customers or clientele resonates with the most. One of the most important things that you are supposed to be doing as a business owner is listening to your ideal customer and client. If you're not listening and you are not hearing them, your business will eventually stop being successful, won't be successful at all. And I know that's none of our goals. So, really, what email marketing allows you to do is it allows you to share your story, but also support your mission in communicating and connecting with your ideal buyers. It is not meant to just be all about you and your business. It is about them and why your business is important for them to invest themselves in, right? For them to get to know, for them to want to know, and for them to want to buy into. Um, and it's something that we forget about, we stress about. And marketing is not something that has to be thought about all the time. And it's not something that has to be super difficult either. It is something that can be done, you know, if you're organized, right? And I talked about this, I believe, our last training when I went through how to organize and how to have content for like less than 10 hours a month, right? For creating content, scheduling it, everything. You can have a really great marketing strategy without needing to be doing it every single day. And it's because you're thinking about what your customers and clients need over what you believe your business needs, right? Those of you who are on and those of you who are on the replay, how many of you stress out about your marketing or about promoting new products, about promoting a new launch or a new promotion? Most of us always do that, right? We're always worried about I want X amount for my goal, XYZ. So I need to do all of these things. And really, what you have to focus on is your people. So having your email marketing is essential to being able to launch successfully. And if you don't, and if you're not nurturing that and you're not caring about your customers and clients, they're not going to buy from you. So remember that. Remember, they are the most important aspect of your marketing. And without that, you're always going to feel like you're not hitting your mark with marketing. Those of you who are on, remember, like this post, stay live, stay on the replay. This will help us make sure that we're reaching those who said they wanted to join us. I'm just talking about the 4 main pillars of how to sell out your launches, whether you're a service or product-based business owner. And the first 2 I'm really talking about right now are making sure you have a website, but most importantly, making sure that you have an email marketing platform. There's tons of tools out there, and I'll have Taylor kind of write down some that we love to use. Klaviyo is number 1. If you haven't used Klaviyo yet, that's something really, really important to look into, especially if you're an e-commerce business. Klaviyo is amazing and integrates with a lot of awesome apps and things like that. There's, I think, ConvertKit, there's obviously MailChimp, there's MailerLite. I would say MailerLite goes above MailChimp. There's lots of options there, but if you're an e-commerce business, Klaviyo is probably the number 1 go-to. I also have Jess, my e-commerce partner, who's email marketing. She just launched her Klaviyo Tech course. So if you are wanting to dive into Klaviyo, maybe you understand I need to write sequences. I know I need to, write out emails, but I just don't understand the tech of Klaviyo. I have her link to that course that she just launched today, and it is a founding member's price. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll drop it down in the comments after this live is done. But that will be very, very helpful for you guys if you're interested in diving into Klaviyo more and making that an asset for your business and your e-commerce business. Okay, so my question is, how do you grow your email list? Okay, Jolene, these are great questions. So to grow your email list, and this is a lot about, pre-launching and launching, is we have to find a space where we can grow the hype, right? And how do we create a space for people to join our email list? We need to make sure that we have a landing page and that we're giving our customers, our clients, something. What are they getting out of joining our lists, right? Are they getting a free ebook? Are they getting a free discount? Are they getting a free item? It's really awesome to do kind of like BOGO offers too, or like AOV offers if you're an e-commerce business. And let's say you're launching a new line of product and you're like, okay, I want to get people on my email list, but I want to give them something, right? So maybe that's you give them 48 hours access to all of your items, and maybe your items are handmade and you only have a quantity of 5 each of those items. If you're giving them early access, if they sign up on the list, that means they're hopefully going to make sure that any of the items they want, they can get access to, and they know that just them and those on the list will get access to those items. for 48 hours before other people are able to do that, which means they're not going to be sold out, right? It gives them kind of that early access there. So you can do that. Obviously, discount codes are great, but you have to remember people aren't just going to sign up for a list for nothing, right? Yes, they're more inclined to sign up for something for free. But usually, what happens is if you're launching something, you need to make sure there's an incentive behind it, right? Because organic email joining only happens after they've had some sort of interaction with you socially. So on your social media, and they're like, oh, I love Wrong Run stuff. So I want to make sure that I follow her on her email list to stay up to date on things. That's a longer process. If we're having a launch to something, we're trying to speed up that process, which means we need to give them incentive to join the email. That is a really, really great question. And it's something that you can promote, obviously, organically, as well as through paid advertising. Lead gen is huge, and it's something a lot of our clients do for promotions and pre-launches of new lines and etc. Hello, hello. How is Facebook ads doing right now? Mine is so. Do you have updated strategy for your clients? Yes, I do. So this is something that we're diving into a lot. And wrong, you're not alone in this. You've probably been getting calls from like Facebook ads market people. They're trying to say that you're doing ads wrong, even though it's just their back end that isn't working as well as it used to, right? Due to iOS and due to all the changes. But something that we're testing out now is kind of instead of asking for purchases, because it is taking so long for Facebook backend to recognize that the purchase came from an ad, we are doing initiate checkouts. So that's helping us speed up making sure that we're hitting those 50 events quicker. So our ad, even though it's performing, right, even though it's getting sales, and we see that, but the back end manager isn't processing those properly because people have opted out of tracking. Thank you, iPhone. This is helping us make sure that our ads are still getting approved in the sense of they're hitting those 50 events and they're getting to where they're staying active. Also, lead generation, huge for this as well. What we can do is we can send them to like a landing page of what we're selling. They sign up for something, and then obviously the goal is for them to purchase on the back end. But that really helps us with creating good audiences, getting those audiences working, and getting our 50 lead events or triggers that we need for that ad campaign to start doing well and to be active. So I love that you guys are asking me these questions. This is great. But ad campaign stuff is changing, quite often. And lead gen is like a giveaway. So something talking about like launches, wrong. So when you have like, let's say new journals or new stickers, I would create a VIP list for your launches that says, hey, if you join this list, you're going to be the first to get access to my stickers. And I like doing it where it's either if you buy this amount, you get X, right? Like they get like an extra set of stickers, or they get like a cool pen or journal. I like doing those because obviously it ups your AOV and everybody likes free things. And that incentivizes them enough to get on the list. And that also is really good for ads, right? Because it's asking them to do something, they get something out of it. And then I also really like doing like buy 2 of these and get this. Or there's discounts. There's also be entered in to get into a giveaway. So that might be a great one for you, wrong, just because people love your art. It could be, hey, join this list, get first access to discount codes, get first access to whatever's launching. But also every month we do a giveaway for, $100 gift card to the store. Whatever it is you wanted to do, these are great opportunities for all of you, especially if you're looking to, start a new business, launch new lines, or you have launches quite often. This is really, really important to do. Also, those of you who are on, I see you here. I have Taylor, my new marketing manager, who is commenting and helping us out. But just to give a shout out to her, I'm super excited to have her on the team and really help support us. Yes, of course, Jolene. I'm really happy to answer those questions for you guys and really help you kind of move into the understanding of how pre-launching all of your items is really going to save you money and make you more money on the back end. A lot of us always think, and tell me if you feel this way too, when you're creating something new, especially if you're in the e-com space, you feel you have to wait till it's all done and ready to go and ready to launch before you can announce it. sharing it beforehand and getting the hype and getting people excited and having that VIP list, making people making your people feel special is what's going to always make you money, okay? It's not about us, it's not about our products, it's not about our business, it's about how we're going to make our customers and clients feel with our items or services. So when you focus on that and give them the time to really get engaged and get invested, that's where you guys see those sales, and that's where you see, you know, sell out, where you're selling out your launches, you're selling out your items. And that's really what I want for each of you. Um, so back to kind of the process, right? We have our website, we have our email marketing tool. So we make sure that that's set up before we're launching anything. And then the next thing to really focus on is organic social media, but also like collaborations and partnerships, right? What can you do, especially if you're launching a new line of something, where you can partner with somebody who's in your same industry, but maybe sell something differently? So maybe it's where you're doing, again, giveaway boxes and one of your items in that, and you can help kind of grow your followership that way. Maybe it's where you're collaborating on a podcast, or you're doing live videos in Facebook groups like this, which is something I think I want to start doing with these lives, is having fellow business owners on with me, kind of talking about their marketing journey, especially those who've been in the group, who've maybe used some of our techniques and are seeing good success. I think that would be huge. But getting in spaces where your ideal customer and clients are is what's going to be the most important process of organic marketing for you. And again, having a space you can send them to, here are your options. It should be either your email marketing tool or a group. Okay, that should be these two options, because if they join your group, I guess I had group over here. If they join your group, you can get their email, so they can still become a part of your email list. But no matter what, if you don't have a group yet, getting them on your email list, again, you can retarget them for free. And hopefully, if they are your ideal customer, they will become a customer or a client in the future. Something I think people forget about is social media. Organic social media is not about becoming like famous or like having your stuff go viral. It's the long game to a successful business. The people who have successful businesses have put in the effort and the time in their social media, not because they think it's going to pay them out immediately, but because they're hoping to make those connections and the long run goals of how social media can really support them and help them in the future, right? So that's what I want you guys to look at it that way. Email marketing is something that can make you money right now. Social media is the long game for connections, relationships, and the growth of your business. And then the last one of the 4 processes that you have for pre-launching or launching in general is, of course, paid advertising. So there are lots of things you can do. Let's say you're a boutique and you have an online boutique as well as a like in-town boutique, right? Like an actual place people can go. Promoting in your local newspaper, promoting with your local news station, promoting, obviously, of course, on Facebook advertising and paid advertising spaces there. Great opportunities for you. I think a lot of people forget that there's a lot of PR opportunity as a small business owner locally, as well as, of course, paid advertising type of avenues. The one thing I think that keeps people creative with paying for things, or not having to pay for any type of advertising and marketing, is they're always staying creative, right? They're not saying, okay, this didn't work, I'm going to stop. They're trying to find other ways that they can engage their customers and their clientele. Like for me, example, I just bought advertising space at 3 of the top golf courses here locally in Spokane, because 60% of the people who play golf here locally, again, these stats are important, go golf courses, are business owners, because Spokane is actually one of the top hubs for business owners in the country, which I didn't know that when I moved here. I also wasn't a business owner when I moved here. So it's crazy how that kind of evolution evolves. So for me, promoting locally is a really huge benefit. Also, my local clients get 20% off our packages. So it's kind of like a win-win. So think about that, especially if you have local spaces, or, you all are a local business somewhere. So don't shoot the opportunity down to get yourself out more in those spaces as well. People, ever since the pandemic, are trying a lot harder to support local business owners, but we have to do our jobs of getting out there and making sure that we can be seen by them as well. I do want to make sure that if you guys are on, please ask all of your questions. I'm here to answer those for you. This time every Tuesday. Again, I come live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. This is just our training Tuesday, which I do every third Tuesday of the month, which I believe is this Tuesday. Um, and so this is why we're having a training. And then my other Tuesdays are Q&A. So those are full marketing Q&As. But something that I feel also is really essential to seeing good successes with launches is giving yourself like a launch runway, right? It's like a timeline. I like having 6 to 4 weeks for launches because that's where my clients see the most success. And also understanding that everything takes time to set up. And that's why I really love our lounge, which is for those of you who are e-commerce business owners. The lounge is specifically set up to train you on these specific things. So we have a full training on these 4 pillars that I'm talking about today, diving into how to do each thing, how to implement it, the first, middle, last thing that you need to do to see success with it. And so if you guys are interested in signing up for the wait list, we launch that again and open up where you can join the membership end of May. So we're really excited about that. But the membership is just ecommercebadassery.com/membership. And that's where you guys can sign up. I'll have Taylor write out that, but it's just ecommercebadassery.com/membership. And that's where you guys can log in and sign up and make sure that you're on the wait list for that. We may have to put some limits on it. We already have 75 amazing people that joined us the first round, and they're staying in. Again, it's a $47 a month commitment, and it has a ton of Q&A sessions kind of like this, but we do it in Zoom format. So a lot more kind of face-to-face connection. We have a lot of guest speakers that come in, which is really, really exciting. We have a PR expert that has come in. We have a copywriting expert that has come in. Our PR expert is coming in again. All of these trainings will be accessible for those who join in May as well. So all of it is organized to where you guys can come in and utilize that. So we're super excited to be able to offer, all of these really detailed e-commerce tools. I have a Facebook ads training in it. Obviously, Jessica has a ton of Klaviyo analytics, everything that you can imagine needing. And then we both created this awesome marketing yearly calendar, which takes you step by step through everything you should be doing in your marketing pretty much every day of the year, which is really exciting. It's really helpful, and our members are loving it. So if you're interested in that, it's ecommercebadassery.com/membership. And that's where you guys can join in and you can say, hey, I'm interested and I would love to learn more. But again, selling out your launches is just a process. And it's a process that you continue to repeat and get better at. So if you guys are interested in that and you're ready to learn more, listen to these 4 pillars, have a website, make sure you have email marketing so that you can hit them. Make sure you have a landing page that they can log into and join that's giving them some sort of offer. What do your people want? What's kind of top of mind for them? What's going to make them say, yes, I want to be a part of this launch. I want to buy in. The next thing is making sure that you have kind of a runway of content, at least 4 weeks, talking about your launch, getting them excited, telling them to join, the landing page because they get X, Y, and Z if they do it. And then making sure that you have, if you're interested in paid promotion, you're starting paid promotion about 4 weeks out as well, because it takes some time to do well. I usually don't do any launches or any promos with clients who haven't had ads running for at least 3 months, because it does take time for your ads account to trigger well. And obviously our goal is to get good cost per leads, not bad. So usually that's kind of our process as well for ads. So if you haven't used ads before, I would wait and start warming them up with a general lead gen, not a straight promotion lead gen. And then after that point, you can start getting them into those type of promotions and following this process. So if you have any questions, let me know. I know some of you guys are going to watch this on the replay. I appreciate those of you who are asking questions and who are on live with us today. I really love doing these lives every Tuesday and being here to support you. Again, remember, Wednesdays are promo Wednesdays, so you guys can post a promotion for free on Wednesdays, as well as we're here for any questions. So if you have marketing questions throughout the week, post them in the group. They'll get posted and I will help answer them for you, or me and my team will help answer them for you. So we're just really honored that you're here. We're excited to get back into the swing of things of being more active in this group and making sure that you guys are kind of the first to know the things that I'm seeing from Facebook ads, social media side of stuff, and just how to support your guys' businesses and continuing to help them grow and serving you. So if you have any questions, anything that you need from us, please let us know. If you're on the replay, remember, I come back and I answer those questions. So drop those down below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday and a wonderful week. And I look forward to answering all of your questions that you have, and being here to support you for hopefully years to come. All right, I'll chat with you all soon and have a great rest of your week. Bye.